into the world where fashion meets the art, a journey that sparks minds. Each lesson plays a part.
One of the things about fashion marketing is that, and with some of the marketing content, is that our state and whittle it down to a one semester class. And I'm like, people think that you can fit everything into one semester about fashion marketing. Fashion marketing is more than a one semester class. I taught fashion marketing 3 years, 3 years of fashion marketing, and not only 3 years of fashion marketing, but dual credit. So it means that these were collegiate courses that were incorporated into our high school curriculum. Um, so of course I had to correlate, you know, the Texas Teaks with the collegiate course to show how they correlated. However, there is various levels. Like they say, there's levels to this in fashion marketing. Not one course, but there's levels to fashion marketing. In our 4 year program, you may have been wondering, like, okay, so what are you teaching? Fashion marketing in general covers just some general things. You learn about, marketing functions, 4 P's of marketing. So you learn the basic concepts of marketing, and then you layer fashion on top of that. So you then start learning about, principles and elements of design, and then, the fashion cycle and different things of that nature. So you learn those. Those are basic. And then with the different levels, like from my students, they had fashion advertising. So then we really delved into that one aspect of the promotional mix. Promotional mix has at least six different elements, and depending on whose promotion mix you're looking at, it can have up to eight different elements. But in basic, I taught six different elements of the fashion. I mean, I keep saying fashion, but of the promotional mix. And advertising is just one of those elements. And there's so many aspects of advertising that we dove into for that one semester because there's just a lot to cover when you're talking specifically about fashion advertising. Then we got into retailing. And then we got into the principles of marketing, which was a very detailed course about marketing itself. Then we got into fashion forecasting. Then we got into basic color theory, and then visual merchandising. So all of those things and are very detailed and specific things that you cannot cover in one semester of fashion marketing. And having a fashion marketing program, you are you need to develop partnerships. Um, you need to connect with the local college.
So I'm going to interrupt myself here. You will see the recording, but you don't hear the audio of what you see on the screen because my audio was messing up. I have no idea. I have like 3 minutes of video without audio. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. I was telling you that you should partner with a college program. Many community college programs or systems have a program, possibly for fashion. We partnered with our local college, El Centro, which had a fashion design and fashion marketing program. And we specifically aligned with the fashion marketing. We looked at the TEKs and we looked at what the course offerings were with the college, and we aligned those programs and matched them up for dual credit programs. So definitely look at that. Also, look at your students earning industry certifications. So there's entrepreneurship certification, there's a retail certification. With my program, my students earned a visual merchandising certification, which allowed them to walk in the graduation with the college before they even got their high school diploma. So they were able to get 18 hours of college credit, walk in a college graduation, get a certification. So those are the things that you can look at when you're talking about giving your kids real world experience and exposing them to industry.
Now, another thing is because people don't think about what fashion marketing is all about and in the broader picture that it's marketing.
And then fashion is just that nice little cherry on top of, this banana split. Okay. And so they don't think about the concept that you're learning some very, very valuable skill sets here in marketing. And then we get to really dive in and explore the fashion world and connect it to marketing. So it's a selling point when we're doing recruiting, when we will be at our events and we have our table set up and everything, and parents see, oh, yeah, we're going to bring the mannequin and we're going to bring the sewing machine, but we're also going to show the books of what we're learning. We're also going to talk about we're doing dual credit. We're earning college hours. We're going to talk about all that. And we go out and we compete and we travel and we tap into the real world experiences and everything. And so it's really selling it to the parents because the kids are already ready to go. But it's the parents who are saying, okay, why would I want to send my kid over here to this school to be in this 4-year program? How's it going to benefit them? What are they going to learn? Will they be able to get scholarships? Blah, blah, blah. All these kind of things. And it's selling it to the parents. So now, if you are teaching a fashion class, and maybe you're just teaching fashion marketing, and maybe it is an add-on to your design class, because I know a lot of districts are having the family consumer sciences teachers teach a fashion marketing class, or they're having a business teacher teach a fashion marketing class, because however they are constructing these pathways, they are trying to add a little dabble of this and a little dabble of that to create this pathway. But I encourage you to look at your local colleges and see if they have a fashion marketing program. Because one of the things that you can do to strengthen your program, to make it more attractive to administration and to parents, and maybe even to the students, is to maybe create a dual credit component for that program. And the district I don't know, in our district, the district benefits from that because there are funds, and anytime we start talking about money, there are funds that the district can receive for teaching dual credit programs, courses. So that's one of the things that we had to educate our administration and our career and technical education program about the value of my dual credit courses. So here's the lesson. The global fashion industry generates $1.8 to $2 trillion in revenue annually. That cannot be taught in one semester effectively. I'd like to know, how many preps do you teach of fashion courses? I taught 6. Well, 5. No, actually. Yeah, in the end, it was 6. Initially, I started off with 5 preps of fashion marketing and 1 entrepreneurship course. When I developed that program, moved it from a 2-year dual credit program to a 3-year dual credit program, then it became 6 preps of fashion marketing and 1 prep of entrepreneurship. So I like to hear how many preps you're teaching. And if you're only teaching 1 prep, how many classes of that prep are you teaching? Again, come back tomorrow for the next fashion marketing teacher tip.